Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, call like how Bashim outside, Bahashim Kakudash, the ones that about to great millstone peace. Citation to our Lord's elect. And here it is. One of the things that holds us back from being, perfect, is this the curses, of course, that the Lord has set upon us as a people. But the curses are so bad that like even you being in the truth, those things never leave you fully until we get up out of here, man. Because Scripture say in Romans the seventh chapter that the Apostle Paul said the things that he wouldn't do that those things he does because it's sin that dwell in him, you know. So um, like I was watching this video, I was watching brother video, and then like this fucking wicked thought came in my head. I'm like, I had to rebuke it, like because that's how it happens, man. You know, because the Lord, the Spirit of the Lord is willing, but the flesh is weak. So like that flesh will have you like have you looking at brother sideways, like for no reason. And so that's why I had to like I had to shake that shit off. I'm talking about myself. I had to like So I'm like, what the fuck? Why I'm thinking like that? Cause I'm like, nah, that ain't even like that, So sometimes that shit happens. And that shit happens to the best of us. That shit happens to all of us, Because Scripture say an evil eye, man. The Lord's gonna put an evil eye on you towards your brother. At a certain point in time, you're gonna feel that type of, you're gonna have that type of shit in your head. And you're gonna have to shake that shit off, man. Like that song say. Because you don't until you really know a brother and dealt with them. So like when we rebuke dudes and get on them and shit like that, it's because either like they've egregiously gone off, or like we actually know them like that, like the bar and them niggas, like we was talking about. We actually have like actually met men or like interacted with them or watched them for a long time, whatever the case may be. But until you actually do that, you can't really sit there and make a judge or have any type of thought towards the brother. But um, either way it goes, we're supposed to be having a ruling class mentality. And as rulers, as kings, man, there's a etiquette that one must have for one another. So like we supposed to, the scripture says, esteem another man higher than oneself. And that's one of the things that hold us back as people. See, we just kill each other, hate on each other, and murder one another. And that's why the scripture say that. That's why the heathen devours you, man, because you didn't keep the way of the Lord. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to is these curses, of course, the Lord set upon us. He said he would put on our enemies pursuant to Deuteronomy 30 and 7. But um, that shit that has happened to the best of you. But every single one of us has the scripture say fell short, right? Like you like a weird thought will creep in your head, man. And you gotta rebuke it, you know. But sometimes it do be the spirit telling you, like a nigga ain't right and shit like that. But you can't ignore the spirit. Scripture say question not the spirit. But on certain things, like you might like a brother might just be some type of way. You might just it might rub you the wrong way. It's just like I don't know. I just don't like this shit. Like I don't know. I just can't like you just don't have to watch it. You don't have to watch it. If the brother is like sincere and is in the spirit, he's really about that. Then you can't really like do anything really about it. Sometimes because like every brother doesn't, it's not gonna be your cup of tea. You know what I mean? So it's not gonna be like your cup of tea. So just because a brother might not be your cup of tea, don't mean that like you need to like feel some, have some type of weird thoughts about it. That's why you got to rebuke. The scripture say, "Rebuke the devil, he shall flee from you." Resist the devil. James 4 and 7. You know. So those are it. The scripture say, "The kingdom of heaven is within you." Right. So first and foremost, like the elder brother Abaya be saying, the kingdom of heaven, like you're your own worst enemy. You know, before a brother is, and then because them thoughts that will creep in your head will separate you. Scripture say, forward thoughts separate from the Most High. So them thoughts that enter into your head, like about especially men of the Lord, and then you start to like, that's why I do start to like, start wailing out and shit and doing wickedness, speaking evil of dignities. Scripture say they're not afraid to speak evil. Uh, um, so here it is, like, you start despising the little ones, because you let Satan creep in your head, man. And brothers gonna have things that happen or whatever the case may be, but at the end of the day, like when you have these thoughts, like somebody's you know a preconceived notion or whatever the case may be, it may just be like, it's just not your cup of tea, or it may not be your style, whatever the case may be. 'Cause everything ain't for everybody, but you know, as scripture says, this counsel be a man will come to naught, so you gotta examine the spirit, try the spirit by the spirit. And if brother's teaching the scriptures, man, if the brother's teaching the scriptures and he's on fire and doing what he's supposed to do, being sincere and being true, then the scripture say, you're supposed to praise that man. You're supposed to actually esteem him highly for the work's sake. You know, so that's a good thing. And when them type of things come in your head, even like women, I know they be having all kind of wicked thoughts to each other and shit like that, because that's how they go. Because they're easily corrupted by the damn devil. They're easily seduced. So that's how they are. So we can't be like that. We have to deal uprightly as kings. As kings, man. A king has a certain kind of mindset. You know what I mean? He has a certain kind of way of being. He's not petty, like, what I'm saying, like a damn woman. You know, he's not like looking at nitpicking shit and like looking at little small detail. Well, the scriptures do say, "Be not ignorant of small thing or great," but like we all have our little intricacies, man, as men. That you may not like in another brother or whatnot, but you just gotta learn to get along, and that's one of the things that Jake never did. They never really learned how to get along with one another, man. Okay, because of the curse. It's all going back to the curse, man. You know, the curse of the law. Now it says Deuteronomy 28:54. So that the man that is tender amongst you, the very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother. His eye shall be evil toward his brother and towards the wife of his bosom, and towards the remnant of his children which he shall leave. Yeah, Jake, the one that leave their kids. Jake, the one that is evil toward his brother more than any other nation. Our people, evil towards each other, man. Yeah, evil eye, bro. Lord, that's the Lord's people, man. And you gotta fight that shit, man. It be brother that look like you, man. And you be like, man, when you really step back and examine, man, this brother like me, man. His brother cool as hell, man. Probably because you just got to speak to each other, man. Scripture say, forget not to communicate. You know, hey, man. Scripture say, go to your brother if he have offended thee, man, and make peace with him. Bless all the peacemakers. But sometimes the scriptures say men are unreasonable. Sometimes you can't even reason with a brother, man, because men become unreasonable. You know, so that's when the scriptures say you separate from the company, man, because you got to be able. The scripture say present your strong reason. The scripture say debate your cause amongst thy neighbor. Okay, that's what the scriptures say, man. Actually, let's prove that. Debate thy cause. Sometimes you may be in the wrong, but because of pride, you don't want to admit that you're in the wrong. Because the scriptures speak about reputation. And we're supposed to be humble as a little child, man. Little child don't care about reputations. Little child cares about he just cares about love and peace and having fun. I was watching a little kids cartoon earlier, man. I was having fun, man. You know, you gotta loosen up a little bit. You gotta loosen up a little bit. Sometimes you get a little too serious. This world gets you a little too damn just too uptight, man. You gotta come back down to earth like a little child, as scripture say. You know, Enjoy the little things, man. That's why the Lord's dealing with the little ones, because they're down to earth, man. You know. So, hey, Proverbs 29, 25 and verse 29. Debate thy cause with thy neighbor himself, and discover not a secret to another. See, debate that cause to thy neighbor himself. That's called that's what a council was about. You know, councils and men were like, look, the you know, if you're sincere, man, you know, you apologize no matter how much rank you got, or whatever the case may be. But in this world, you know, people pulling rank on you. Can't say that. You can't do this. You can't, you know, like, you know, it's all about sincerity. Scripture say, "Be not many masters, but be brethren." You know, okay? Because at the end of the day, we're all, you know, in this damn captivity. You know, none of us is saved yet. We're all just fucked up. And you know, that's one of the things that, you know, that keep us back from being kings, man. You know, on the earth. You know, just this niggardly way of living, man. You know, and the flesh and ego and pride and arrogance and all that shit. Yeah, that, you know, because spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. So the mind is a powerful tool when used correctly, man. Because we're a nation of kings and priests. So the Lord is setting up 144,000 men, upright men, kings, you know, prophets. That what are they going to do? They're going to judge matter righteously, and they're actually going to execute the judgment of the Lord in the gate. That's what they're doing on the highways and byways, and on the lessons the Lord is having them preparing for judgment on the earth. So they're gonna rule the people, but with equity, you know. So those are men of reason, you know. Those are men of reason, like that uh, Kingdom of Heaven movie. You know, these are men that are in tune with the people. Look at the elites of the world. The elites of the world are not in tune with the people. The elites of the world are demons that don't give a damn about nothing. They think that $20 an hour is a lot of money. That's what they said on the thing, on the interview. And the guy was talking about, you know, these little political blogs. You know, they be making fun of the, you know, of all these they be having all these little talking points and shit. I guess they were saying that the elites are out of touch. The elites are out of touch. That's right, because the small hatters have never done a day of work in their lives, so they don't live like the common folk would live. You know, but we're gonna remember how it was to be a peasant on the earth. You know, so we're gonna treat the people fairly. That's a kingly like mindset. But going into the kingdom like mindset, man, you know, that means esteeming one another highly than themselves. You know, scripts say, esteem one another more highly than themselves. First Thessalonians, uh, 5 and 12, it says, "And we beseech you, brethren, to know them which are labor amongst you and are over you in the Lord amongst you, and to esteem them very highly in love for the work's sake, and be at peace amongst yourselves." Okay, this is a good one, but it's not the one I wanted. It says that esteem a man more higher than oneself. Okay, but either way it goes, Lord willing, I'll find it later. But either way it goes, I remember it's up in there. But the point is that, you know, these things hold us back. This is why the other nations put you in slavery, and the Lord is watching, and He's looking at the little things, man. You know, the Lord's watching, and He's seeing Jake being niggas to each other. That's why He continued to put you in slavery. You know, Jake being demons to each other, and that's why He continually put you under the prison. That's why, because He's looking at the little things. That's why He said, "Be not ignorant of small things or big." You know, how you treat each other and how you deal one another, and how you even those that are unjust, you know, how you deal with them. You know, honorable. We're supposed to be an honorable people. People are not honorable, man. You know, for the most part, our people have not been honorable, man. That's why it says you're a degenerate plan of a strange vine onto him. Okay. Eh, Our people have become decrepit, man, putrid. I got to do the lesson later. Our people are this world is a putrid government, but that's why the Lord told you, follow not, envy not your oppressor, and choose not his ways. Proverbs 3:31. You know, so the way that you learn this world is to be a shit talker. You know, like to be a hater. You know, when people are up there, oh, you're looking at their physical aspects. You're looking at this, you're looking at that. You're getting rubbed the wrong way by men's persona, and in the other countries, that type of spirit don't exist. You know, in other countries and other lands, man, men are working together. Men are like, they're hand in hand together. You know, they're not proud. They're very down to earth, man. In other countries, America, the Lord saved men go perverse spirit. Isaiah 19th chapter, a perverse spirit. So this place a perverse, man. And this place has turned our people hearts cold, man. Scripture say love many where it's cold. You know, no forgiveness. This place got no mercy for you. You commit a crime when you're 16, nigga. Your ass got all that on your record. Or now you're a felon, can't do this, can't do that. So this is a world that's just based upon just cruelty, man. Scripture say tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. So-called white man is the wicked. He got the rulership of the earth, man. So he has taught our people to be niggas to each other. You know, that's what he did. He taught our people to be demons to each other. You know, but ultimately, we got the victory in the Lord Yahushua, man. But part of that starts with how we maneuver amongst each other. The how we how we forgive each other, how we come to the table and have a discussion amongst each other, man. How we esteem each other highly in love. You know, but the work, so you got to remember, dude. Nah, this is my brother. You shake this fucking thought out your head, man. You know, at the end of the day, it's like you forget that y'all spirits created to serve the Lord, and you got to do so in harmony. You got to do so with peace. That's why Scripture say, "Blessed are the peacemakers," man. You got to do so with a ready mind, and a humble mind. Like, all right, bro, fuck it. It is what it is. The brother's sincere. It is what it is. I gotta make the peace. You know, these kind of mindset that you have a right. That's an upright spirit, man. But a proud heart. The Lord said He will cut off a proud look. So sometimes that pride gets in the way to the point where you won't even accept a man that's really a servant of the Lord because of your pride. You know, because of your arrogancy. You just because a man personality you don't like how he talk or whatever the case may be or whatever, man. You might be rejecting one of the Lord's little ones, man. You might be despising one of the Lord's chosen. So you don't want to do that. You want to judge nothing before the time, as Scripture say, judge nothing before the time, and you want to really so lean towards the spirit and look at where the fruits are. Who are the men that's actually putting in that work? Who is the men that's actually being faithful onto the depth? Who's the man that's actually increasing in the faith, man? 'Cause you gotta look at who's the Lord increasing. Look at who's the Lord increasing. Who's the Lord really giving His word to? Like if a man is fully immersed in these scriptures and he knows them scriptures and he's on fire, diligent, and he's brother, and you see that the fruits of the spirit are in the man, then you gotta consider, man, like okay, all right, the Lord's dealing with this man. If this why is the Lord dealing with this man? Why I can't despise this man, if I'm a spiritual man, you know. But anyways, that's how that's how it goes on this side, man, because we're fighting on all sides, we're fighting on all sides. So-called white man in this world, spirits that's on people. That's why it says that we battle not against flesh and blood, but spiritual wickedness high places, rulers of darkness of this world. And those kind of spirits are very heavy in this place, and on these people in Babylonia, because like, hey, I tell it, like when you see other brothers from outside, you have a different spirit than the people in Babylon, man. You know, like when you look at the brothers outside of here, man, they're just totally different. They're just totally different, man. Very humble, man. Very cool, very easygoing, very welcoming, very hospitable, man. very hospitable. They're very hospitable, you know. So ultimately, it all comes down to the curses, man. And you know, that's why we need to be changed because we cannot defeat these curses unless the Lord lifts them off of us. You know, the Lord has to lift up these curses off of us, man. You know, and these things are very heavy, and only the spiritual eye can see. You know, because you would think these people understand what's going on, but they're just blinded by the matrix. You know, they think this is a normal condition of life. You know, oh yeah, niggas supposed to be at the bottom, and you're supposed to be hating on each other every day as a people, killing each other. Like you are in danger everywhere you go amongst your people, man. You know, you're in danger. You're in danger. Like, you're safer around Chinese folk. They ain't gonna do shit to you. And they might call you a nigga. That's about it. They ain't gonna do that to you. They ain't gonna do nothing to you because the Lord got protection around you, man. But that's why you gotta abide in the spirit of the Lord, man. Because everything else is just very, very very, very very dangerous out there, man. It's very dangerous. But these spirits be hopping on these people, man. You know, but them spirits try to hop on you. So you gotta rebuke them. If they ever try to hop on you, but you will experience some kind of things. Them spirits, you like, what the fuck? Why the hell I'm thinking like that? You gotta rebuke them spirits, man. You gotta always keep a clean mind. Scripture say, renew in me a right spirit. A clean spirit. Don't try not to you know have them type of thoughts about brothers and things of that nature. You want to think positive. But at the end of the day, a nigga when you see one. Weird behavior and shit when you see it. So there's nothing that you can really do about that. But because those are spotted senses that are tingling, within you. Those are spotted senses, that the Lord gives you. But yeah, I don't really want to make this too long. Just a quick hit, man. Because at the end of the day, us as kings in the kingdom, we're gonna be reverencing one another, man. Try to see the good things in each other, man. Then rather than the bad, because we all have bad. And that's called keeping the peace. When you see good in one another, y'all keep the peace. Y'all actually see more good things in each other than bad, and y'all actually get along. And then y'all start to form friendships and shit instead of enmity. Scripture say let enmity cease. So Genesis 3 and verse 5, it says, for the Most High doth know that in the day that ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be open, and ye shall be as guides, knowing both good and evil. Okay, so you're supposed to be as guides and knowing both good and evil. So when you know the good and the evil, Scripture say depart from it. So now we know, oh shit, that's Satan. That nigga try to creep in on you, man. That devil, he try to creep in on you, man. Try to put evil thoughts in your head. Oh, look at that nigga right there. What the fuck? He proud. This and this and that. Oh, he did this, he that. I don't like it how he nigga talk. Why is he saying this? These are wicked thoughts, man. When it's coming out the scriptures and it's backed by the prophecies and it's backed by the precepts. So we want to maintain a clean mind. Scripture say, renewing me a clean mind. A pure heart, undefiled by these different spirits that are that clinging to these people in the world. They're clinging to them. They truly because they don't understand good and evil. All they understand is evil, but we actually understand good. So with that, call Yahweh Bashim Yashai Bashim Kakodash. Peace and touch to the Lord's elect, man. And I just want to touch on that real quick because we're coming into perfection. The scripture say, be perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect. So we're striving for perfection. Scripture say man strive for masteries, but he's not crowned unless he is striving lawfully. So a lawful strive would be a acceptable sacrifice with the Lord. So that would be not despising the little ones. That would be actually condescending. The scripture say condescend to men of low estate. So brother might be poor. Oh yeah, y'all bums, this and this and that. You're supposed to condescend to men of low estate. You're
You're supposed to look at man, because actually you're supposed to be spiritual. You're supposed to look at man's spirit. You're not supposed to look at subscribers and this and that. And you're supposed to look at the spirit of a man. You're supposed to look at the man's bank account or how tall he is. That's what Samuel said in the 16th chapter, 1 Samuel 16. He said, look not upon the height or countenance or the height of his stature, man, but actually look upon the spirit of the man. That's what the Lord looked at David and said, that's David, that's my man right there, because of his spirit. Okay, just like I met this brother, I had met the brother in Philly, man. Brother probably like, probably not that tall, brother short, brothers would overlook him. But I seen this, the spirit, that's why the Lord's dealing with that brother, man. The brother Quadash, man, I know the brother probably be watching sometimes and whatnot, But yeah, and brothers like him, them type of brothers. Them brothers are brothers might overlook you because you might, you don't look like you this and that, But the Spirit of the Lord has put them. The Spirit has been put on men, that's like that. That's more feeble, more like will be overlooked by the world and things of that nature. But really, the Lord will, because men are carnal, but the Lord will look at the Spirit and He will actually magnify those type of men. And amplify them in the time to come. Scripture say the last shall be first and the first shall be last. So men like ourselves, we're like last in this world, pursuant to Matthew the 20th chapter. So yeah, with that, hey, let's leave it there. Call him like Hawa, Bashem Yashai Bashem, Bakagodash. Peace out taste to the elect. Shalom.